FIRs
In
against both the
spite of
parties.
the surveillance of the police authorities, how this incident took place on
My lord,
13th June.
my lord,
One thing is clear from the submission of the petitioner that he was not permitted to stay at his own place in the particular village in view of the protest and harassment by the other persons. Now with the
there is a corruption led in Manrega project led, in 100 days work led. In Jimontola area led, there is nobody to protest. Only few of us led were protesting led. One of us led was ousted from the village with the intervention of the court. He has entered now. Now
when he has entered.
The order was passed on 8 February 2024.
8 February by which court?
By the Justice Vivek. I have annexed order.
Based on in terms of such order, you are
Yes.
permitted to enter.
Not myself, the other person who was associated with me. In fact, both of us were making complaint. Now, there are several threats. I have made complaints, repeated complaints to the police. My father was assaulted in the market because of this. We were socially boycotted by the.
So you are facing certain problems after
Every day,
after entering into the village.
Yes, now
From which date, Mr. Shamim Ahmed, you are facing this problem?
from at least I have made complaints from February of this year.
What is the urgency? That you cannot wait till Monday.
Yes. Now, on 13th of this month, now kindly see the pictures, page 52. 52, 53, 54, 3 of my family, everybody was assaulted. 3 of them has taken at least stitches of more than 26. See the pictures, everybody were assaulted.
When this incident took place?
13th June.
Then incident of physical assault?
13th June.
Of 13 June?
Yes, now there was nobody or the vehicles were refusing us to take to the hospital.
It comes under which police station?
Jimontola.
Jimonpada?
Jimontola. Canning. Now,
any report?
my lord, there is a long pending dispute between the parties. Between the parties, my lord. My lord, the complaints we have been receiving from 16 to 22, 26 to all have been attended. We have made spot inquiries, examined the local witnesses, my lord, taken statements, but my lord, the allegations of threats and misbehavior.
In spite of that, how this
My lord,
untoward incident
my lord,
took place?
I am coming to my lord. On 13/6, my lord, at around 5:20 p.m., we have received a complaint from one of the private respondents against the petitioner and few others, alleging that they were being brutally attacked, assaulted, and the victims were admitted.
Respondents?
By the petitioner.
Who is representing private respondents?
I have not made private.
Now, my lord, immediately we have registered a case, being the Jimontola police case 335 on 13/6/25 under section 329(3), 107(2), 109, 351(2), 3/5 BNS. At around, my lord, on the same day, at around 6:40 p.m., my lord, we have received a complaint from the petitioner about the same type of incidents, my lord, assault, trespassing, etc., etc. Immediately, my lord, we have registered.
So, according to you, there are
cases and counter cases.
Two groups,
my lord,
and there is an acrimony subsisting in between.
My lord, and my lord, admittedly, a fight, an assault happened. We have received complaint from both the ends. We have registered specific FIRs against both the parties.
Of the surveillance of the police authorities, how this incident took place on
13 June. My lord, the earlier complaints that we have received basically indicate about threats, misbehavior, and my lord, using abusive.
One thing is clear from the submission of the petitioner that he was not permitted to stay at his own place in the particular village in view of the protest and harassment by the other persons. Now, with the in terms of the order passed by the coordinate bench, petitioner was permitted to enter into the village and staying there. So in the meantime, I will direct the police authorities to monitor the entire situation and
Keep
take
a strict
steps,
vigil, my lord.
to take steps so that no untoward incident takes
My
place
lord, may I
for a
submit
period
the
of
report, my lord?
fortnight and submit a further report before the court.
My lord, may I submit the report, my lord? My lord, both the cases were attended, and my lord, we have taken steps. FIR under specific sections.
Mr. Bhattacharya, what happening? According to police authorities, there are two warring groups. Now, make some of the parties as some of the persons as respondents, so that the voices of both the parties can be considered by this court on the next date, by the regular bench.
Police has to supply with the details of them.
Supply the details.
Shall make it being.
My lord, the complainant, in spite of our best efforts, it is in my report.
Direct the line advocate representative state respondent to supply the details of the persons of other group.
Yes, yes.
My lord, the complaints are not available. My lord, if your lordship kindly comes to
Issue.
VI, my lord, just a minute, my lord, the VI, my lord. During investigation of the case, my lord, so and so.
It is submitted affidavit of service,